All right. Hello, everybody. We are going to try the Union Depository Contract one more time. And I think this time we're going to be successful. I saw some really good advice online, and that's basically to get to this police station, which I'm scoping out right now before I do the contract. This is a police station across the street from the Diamond Casino, and there's going to be a helicopter on the roof. So, what I need to do is instead of going all the way to the client and getting killed, which the last time I tried this, I went all the way to the other end of the map with a police cruiser and ended up dying because you end up having millions of cops after you in this one. So here's where the police station is. It's across the road from the casino. I just want to kind of show you where it's at because what's going to happen is when you get all the gold, it's going to try to send you, the GPS is going to have a yellow track and it's going to try to send you to the client. What you're going to need to do, and I know it's difficult, is you're going to get out of there after stealing a police cruiser, and then you're going to want to switch over to the map and you're going to want to set this police station as your destination. Now, here's how you want to get up there. Took me a bit to figure this out. You can't climb from here. You have to go further down here to the right. There's a little bit of a ledge where you're able to get up. And then from here, you just climb up. And this is one that I struggled with later on in the heist. You'll see when you're really nervous, my motions get really jumpy with my controller. I'm using an Xbox controller on a PC, and some of these little fine movements here I struggled with. I was getting jittery, and I kept falling off the exhaust pipes here, or whatever you call it, the ventilation, I should say. So right now there's no helicopter here because we're not actually doing the heist. But my understanding is that when you do this Union Depository Contract, you're going to get a helicopter here. So again, you can see the casino off in the distance. This should hopefully give you an idea of where this is located. I've tried to mark it on the map a little bit for you. All right, so we're going to go and actually start the Union Depository Contract here. And I will just say up front, I did die the first time I tried it, and the reason was when I got to the police station, I kept fumbling around on the exhaust system there, the ventilation system, I should say, and I had several helicopters get me before I could get on the roof, so I had to redo it. All right, I like this Dinka Jester RR. That's my own vehicle that I've had for a while, and it works really great for this contract. Excuse me. The toughest part here is you've got to actually turn around. It's yeah, you got to turn around and go the other way. So we got a fairly short drive. We have to drive back and get that armored SUV that we stored earlier. And once we get that SUV, then we just go right across the street to the Union Depository. Now, I am going to cut out some of the travel sections here. The getting there is not bad, but it's later on after you get out of here. I'm going to cut some of that out, try to save a little bit of time. But I also want to show a little bit of detail because it's sometimes it's difficult when you're in the heat of the moment to know exactly what to do. It's a kind of a stressful situation. All right, so here's our SUV that we stored earlier. I had to double check because I forgot to make sure I had snacks earlier, and I forgot to make sure if I had my snacks and body armor all set up. You want to make sure you do that. Don't do what I did and just guess at it. You want to make sure you're set up. Luckily, I was okay. All right, so we got to show the badge here when we come in. That's going to allow us in. All right, so we're in the elevator. The next stop, we get down to the vault. And as you're doing this, you're going to have KDJ and Sasana talking you through this, which can be helpful. You've got a couple rooms once you get past here. We got the vault code. If you remember, that was one of our setup missions, was getting that vault code. A little bit of a glitch there in that cutscene. The door pops open before you get to the keypad. So I screwed up. I went to the wrong door here. I don't know. I've done this before. You get in here, and as soon as you fill this bag up, you're going to get an alarm. So don't panic. We still want to run into the next room after this. So you get all the gold you can, the alarm's going to go off. Boom, there's the alarm. But don't panic. We just want to go to the other room and fill it up until we run out of room in our bag, which doesn't take very long. You're not going to get all the gold, but you're going to get enough to fill the bag. And then once you do that, you want to head right back to the elevator. And then we're going to get into a little bit of a scary cutscene that might be a little bit intimidating. You're going to get a lot of cops on this cutscene. And I'll try to explain what seems to work best for me in this, and I've done this a couple times now. You get up here, sometimes there might be some cops or troops right here in the hallway, so I'm taking it a little bit easy. Don't see anybody. There's usually somebody right around this corner, though. Now, once you get rid of some of these guys right here, you want to concentrate on the ones to the left. And I'll tell you why here in a second, but you want to try to get all these guys here and then to your left. Just concentrate on them. You may have to take out a couple guys to the right that are shooting at you as well. Try to maintain your snacks and your body armor as best you can. It's really tough in the heat of the moment here. I had a really tough time trying to do that. But there's a police cruiser close to the exit off to the left that we want to get to. The ones that are in here, I found them to be locked, and I've never been able to get inside them. We don't want this cruiser here. There's actually one further off to the left, and we'll show you that here in a minute. So we're trying to work to that. We want to get to that cruiser. And it was a bit of a struggle to get to it, I'll be honest. You'll get a couple guys that'll hide behind the wall here. Um, I believe yeah, I tried to get the snacks loaded up before I went out there because as soon as you get to this police cruiser, you're going to get shot at a lot, and you do not want to run out there very low on health. You just won't make it. So again, see, I was trying to concentrate on the guys to the left, but I had a few more to the right. All right, so here we go. We got to go around this corner here. There'll probably be a couple more cops right here, right by the car. We got to get rid of them so we can actually get to the car. So we get to this car, get in it. Now we don't want to go out that way. We actually want to go left and as quick as you can. And you also want to spam your snacks I don't know how else to say that, but you want to be on the snacks. You get your interaction menu, get your snacks up, and just keep smacking them, and try to keep the health up. And then you want to go out this way. All right, this is really tricky. You got a couple obstacles to get through with the cops. Almost every time I've had my tires shot out in the process, which makes it really difficult to drive this cruiser. But this is what you want. You don't want to use the other SUV. Now here we are, we're at the police station, and you want to go around that side. Now I died in that moment, but that was where I had a trouble getting up the ventilation. Here I got to restart with the gesture, believe it or not, which actually was really helpful. Having the gesture allowed me to drive a little faster to get to the police station. Of course, I went the wrong way because the yellow GPS line was overlapping with the purple one that I had set to the police station. And that overlap confused me there for a minute, and I was going the wrong direction. But I managed to get over that and go the right way. I actually didn't do a very good job setting this route, as you'll see. I missed the police station, had to drive up, do a little off-roading to actually make it there. But the quicker you get to the police station, the better. I think you get to avoid more of the helicopters. So yeah, I ended up down and away from the police station, had to go up this hill, and you don't want to hear what I was saying when I realized what I did. The good thing is for the power of editing, I can take out some of the four-letter words. All right, so there I screwed up. I've kind of gotten myself confused a bit as where I'm at, and I'm disoriented at this point trying to find the police station. And I realize, oh, this building looks familiar way over here. I think I overshot it. So there it is. So I didn't lose a lot of time. But yeah, the quicker you can get here, the better. So the biggest thing for me to overcome, so here we go. We're gonna get up on top of this police station. You get up here, get up here. You want to get over here to the right where you got enough of a ledge. Be careful so you don't fall off the building. I was pretty jumpy at this point, so here's where I had a lot of trouble earlier, and I could see I didn't do the best job again. The best thing is to breathe, take it easy. I see, there I go. I eventually get it. It's somewhat embarrassing, but the calmer you can be while you do this, the better. And I can hear the helicopters in the background as I'm doing this. There's police choppers closing in. So it's like a lot of stress in getting up here. But there's the chopper. The chopper will always be here during this contract. You get in there, get up as high as you can to avoid the police. You'll be able to get rid of that 5-star level a lot quicker if you gain altitude quickly. Now, in my case, I didn't lose the cops until I got very close to the drop-off point. Because it takes a little bit longer to get rid of a 5-star wanted level. I will try to cut out some of the flying time here. You can see that I've got the snacks up still, just in case. I didn't know if I was going to have attack choppers coming after me. There were a couple choppers that were closing in, but I did manage to avoid them. I managed to outrun them. So it really wasn't much of an issue. That's why you really want a fast vehicle like this chopper. If you were to do this overland. I don't know how you'd ever make it solo. If anybody's ever done that, you need an award. All right, so here we are. We made it. Let's see what we get. The good thing is you don't have to actually land it here. I thought that I was going to have to land it, and it automatically does this for you. You just get close. Don't worry about wrecking into the trees. It'll automatically take care of it. So we get 540,000, which is pretty good for 15 minutes of work. So I think the total payment was like 600 grand. KDJ and Sasanta got a cut of 60 grand. And then my cut out of it was like 540. So not bad. Not bad at all. So I hope this video has been helpful for you guys to get through this. I know I've struggled with this for a while. I had this particular contract started a few times, but never finished it. So good luck and see you guys later.